Kobe Melon Cream Soda on today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we have a melon cream soda from Japan. The company name is Tominaga, and according to the importation label that they put on when they bring it here to Hong Kong, it is called Kobe Melon Flavor Cream Soda. That's the official English translation of the title, I guess, the product name. In Japanese, it says, basically, in English it says melon cream soda. In Japanese, it says melon cream soda. And then it says Funwari Melon flavor, feng wei. And so I guess funwari in Japanese means gentle or, I don't know, refined, something like that. So it's a gentle melon flavor. And it says no fruit juice, and it is a carbonated drink. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had this in Japan. Maybe I've seen it before, but anyway, I got it. So let's give it a try. Yeah, it smells like fake melon, just like the artificial melons you would find in the melon soda, or in this case, melon cream soda. There's no actual melons contributed to this at all. It's all flavoring. Not too bad. I should note, and this is where having the English label is actually quite good. This thing has artificial sweeteners. In general, I don't like artificial sweeteners because I can always taste the aftertaste, no matter what version it is, whether it's a zero, whether it's a diet, whether it's aspartame or Ace K or some of these other ones, sucralose, stevia. Basically, I don't like any of them because the aftertaste is fake. But in Japan, they have had more and more of these hybrid ones where it's actually real sugar and then it's just got partially replaced by artificial sweeteners. So in this case, because of the English label, I can tell you that it has basically Ace K, which is the same thing in Coke Zero, but it also has fructose, or in this case, fructose glucose syrup, which I think is basically high fructose corn syrup by another name. But anyway, some sort of fructose syrup, and it also has the artificial sweetener. So when you look at the results here, so for carbs, in Japan they only list, on the Japanese label, they only list the carbs level, including sugars. So it says 11 grams. But because this has the importation sticker, it actually has sugars broken down as required by Hong Kong law, and it actually says 10.3 grams of sugars, which is interesting because that means that there's 0.7 grams of carbohydrates that don't count as sugars. So I don't know what, I'm not a dietitian, but there's other carbs, like bread has carbs, right? So there's some sort of fiber, I don't know what. So it's not 100%. Sometimes when I'm doing Japanese sodas, I have to guess, well, what's the actual sugar amount? What's the non-sugar amount? I'm assuming it's like 99%, but in this case, it's actually only like 95%. It's basically off by 0.7, so actually 7%, I guess. So anyway, key thing is it's actually a decent amount of sugar despite having the Ace K. So a normal Coke in Hong Kong is 10.6 grams of sugars. In Japan, it's 11.3 grams of carbs, which is probably something like 10 point something. But this one's less, but not that much less, almost the same. Which means basically the Ace K, even with the Ace K, it's still just as bad as a Coke, basically. Which means that if you didn't have the Ace K and you had to use sugar, this thing is so freaking sweet that it probably would be like 15 grams, basically like 50% worse than a Coke. Anyway, I'm getting long-winded here, but the point is these cream soda ones are basically pretty sweet. So if you don't like sweet things, stay away from it. If you got diabetes problems, try to find a 100% diet version, because this one, even though it's artificially sweetened, it's still pretty bad for you. Anyway, but it actually tastes good, and so far I don't really taste the aftertaste. I'm sure by the time I got to the bottom of the can, I would be feeling something. But this is definitely one of the better jobs of masking the artificialness that I've tasted, that I've tried. Because almost 99% of the time, you can taste it, at least if you drink enough. So far, not too bad. Okay, so I have to give my final verdict. Let me just cut it short and say Melon Cream Soda, Kobe Melon Cream Soda with the Funwari Melon flavor. You're pretty Funwari on hiding that Ace K, I'll give you that much. Yeah, so this has got to be a record. Not a record, but one of the very rare occurrences where the artificial sweetener is not bugging me by the time I'm halfway through the can, which I am. So yeah, thumbs up on this one for doing a good job of lying to you with fake sugar. I'm not lying, but basically for doing a good job of using fake sugar in a convincing way. I'll put it that way. Okay, so if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you think I suck, please let me know. Definitely check out my other videos. I've actually done like 5 or 6 different melon sodas and melon cream sodas. The Gabu no Mi, I think, is probably the easiest one to rattle off the top of my head. Gabu no Mi Melon Cream Soda from Japan. I actually like melon soda, and I like to make, floats and things like that. So, actually, I think that's what the Gabu no Mi one was, a melon float or melon cream soda float. What's the difference? I think the flavor is pretty much the same. It's like melted ice cream, which is cream, right? So, cream soda plus ice cream equals cream soda, doesn't it? I don't know. You tell me. I'm getting long-winded again. Okay, so that's it for today. Check out other videos. Yada, yada, yada. Please subscribe. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try Coca-Cola Apple. I'm here with my son in Japan. Just got this at a Family Mart today. Apparently, Coca